The web can get pretty dark out there, but if you know a thing or two, you may be able to hack into some classified information or take a peek through someone's webcam. Many of these guys might still be on the loose and are getting more and more confident with their knowledge of shady operations. From guys who are some of FBI's most wanted cybercriminals to teams of foreign nationals trying to steal blueprints for nuclear power plants. Here are 11 unbelievable hackers. Hey guys, this is your host, American Eye. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy that video. Number 11. Kevin Poulsen. Typically, people decide to hack into computer systems to steal information or to get rich somehow. This guy, on the other hand, did it in order to win a Porsche. The former news editor for the website known as Wired.com found a way to hack into the telephone lines of the entire LA area in order to win himself a prize. He knew the odds of winning a car and being caller number 102 would be slim to none if he didn't have some trick up his sleeve. This just wasn't any ordinary Porsche though. This was a Porsche 944 S2, and the LA-based Kiss FM radio was given away. After the communication systems were hacked, he won the car, but people found out. The FBI went on the hunt, and he was even featured on NBC's Unsolved Mysteries. He was sentenced to 5 years in a federal penitentiary and then banned from the internet for 3 years upon his release. Now that's some tough punishment. Number 10. Kevin Mitnick. He originally started off as an American computer security consultant, but it's possible his greed got the best of him. At a young age, he was able to find ways to take the LA bus for free after finding punch cards in the trash. At the age of only 16, he was able to already bypass flaws in people's computer systems and gain unauthorized access. He wasn't even charged for the crime until 9 years later in 1988. He did his first year in prison for that one, but it wouldn't be the end of his criminal hacking career. Almost immediately after his release, he got right back to hacking and targeted Pacific Bell's voicemail computers. He basically just caused all kinds of havoc, reading through people's private emails, stealing passwords, altering networks. The controversy, however, comes from his arrest and conviction. Kevin was discovered with 100 cloned cell phone codes and a fake ID. He certainly broke the law, but people were opposed to him spending 8 months in solitary confinement and serving 5 years in prison. Number 9. Anonymous. Everyone has heard of Anonymous, but no one knows exactly who's in the group since they cover their faces with Guy Fawkes masks. This secret society has made themselves famous from hacking into computers of famous people or starting a war against certain targets like ISIS. They reportedly shut down Twitter accounts of ISIS as well. They see themselves as a cyber militia. They've also revealed Donald Trump's social security number and private phone numbers after declaring total war. Number 8. Gary McKinnon. Gary McKinnon, who many believe to be the best hacker of all time, claims to have uncovered mind-boggling information that NASA has been keeping secret. He's infiltrated 97 military bases as well, and has made our hacking defense system look like it was designed by preschoolers. In fact, it was so easy for him to hack into that he almost wrote on their homepage that your security is rubbish. He claims that the entire program of NASA is just a big cover-up for more advanced space programs. Gary states that we now have the technology to take ET home. He not only claims that aliens have crashed onto Earth, but we're also able to reverse engineer their technology using anti-gravity as an energy source. Some believe he's just completely crazy and suffers from mental illness and is making up his claims about what he discovered. Maybe you'd be a little bit crazy too if you uncovered all the US military secrets. Completely understandable. Number 7. Pristina Fetchin. She might look like an innocent Russian girl on the outside, but looks can be deceiving. She's deemed as the world's sexiest computer hacker, and she's known for breaking some hearts too, especially from wealthy bankers in the UK and the United States. Her main goal was to basically show how our whole financial system is a complete giant fraud. She attacked thousands of banks with what's known as a Zeus Trojan horse. From one Bank of America, she stole $35,000. Police believe that they found suspects in Ukraine who are guilty of trying to launder money for her. The FBI claims that her and her hacking crew managed to rake in a whopping $70 million total, which was well short of their billion-dollar goal. In any case though, she still got caught, and much of the media just focuses on how hot she is, rather than how impressive her hacking skills are. But first, we'd like to thank our subscribers for leaving us all these great comments recently. Be sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe, and maybe we'll feature you in an upcoming video. Number 6. Shailesh Kumar Jain. Sometimes it can be a little bit surprising to see how people with so much computer knowledge use it for the wrong reasons and then get in trouble for it. This guy, on the other hand, has been getting away with it and is on the FBI's list of wanted cybercriminals. Sam Jing was a successful chief executive officer for the company known as eFront, but that wasn't enough. He got charged with conspiracy to commit computer fraud, as well as 24 separate cases of wire fraud, acquiring federal warrants for his arrest. He started operating many fraudulent antivirus downloads, ironically enough, which were all fake. Customer reviews about their dissatisfaction flooded the web, and this man was exposed as a fraud. Credit card transactions went straight to his Swiss bank account, and he got caught. A fraudulent customer service call center was set up in order to deter people from filing claims against him, and occasionally some refunds would take place. A reward for $20,000 is available for information leading to his arrest. Number 5. Wang Dong. Also known as Jack Wang or Ugly Gorilla, this man is also wanted by the FBI. He's a Chinese national and is accused of 31 counts of computer misconduct. This includes charges such as conspiracy to commit computer fraud, accessing a computer without authorization for commercial use, damaging computers through transmission codes, aggravated ID theft, and of course espionage. It's a long list, and it's getting to be kind of a fishy situation with the Chinese government. He's a part of the People's Liberation Army, and he's accused of being the guy behind the hacking operation against the US. This is one of a few cases that China has put a cyber attack on the US, but there's something different about this case. He's gotten so confident that he's basically identified himself and is egging on authorities to find him. Some believe he's behind the intrusion of a nuclear power plant, as well as digging up confidential info on big US corporations. The main problem with finding him is that he's probably in China and it'll be really difficult. Number 4. The Iranian Hackers. If a group of computer geniuses work as a team to cause total cyber chaos, the results can be quite frightening. We already got the Chinese hacking us, and also the Iranians as well. Maybe we need to try to work out some things with these countries? Who knows? There are currently 9 Iranian citizens who are being searched after by the FBI right now, and each one is an independent contractor working for the Iranian government. The amount of damage caused and information stolen is beyond belief. 144 U.S. universities, 176 foreign universities, 5 federal and state government agencies, as well as 36 private U.S. companies and 11 foreign private companies have all been affected. Thousands of professors have also been affected by this hacking operation, and the information has been sold for profit. Much of the info that they were after was expensive research not available in various countries. They used a tactic known as password spraying, where they kept on using common passwords until they cracked the code. Number 3. Stephan Rego. While some people might hack your computer for credit card numbers or as a part of a government-funded hacking operation, they might also want to hack you so they can watch you. A man from the UK had an unquenchable addiction for hacking people's webcams and just watching them for 12 hours a day in some cases. Most of the people who he hacked were people he knew, like his ex-girlfriends or Facebook friends, etc. He basically just sit back, relax, and enjoy whatever show they put on. He surprisingly didn't go to jail or anything and just got a slap on the wrist, but this is a serious privacy invasion. Once the webcams get hacked, someone could essentially blackmail you if they saw you doing something you're not supposed to be doing. This is when extortion becomes an issue. Many are reluctant to go to the police, knowing that intimate details of their lives could go viral. Just put some tape over your webcam and you'll be fine. Number 2. Miss Teen USA Hacker. Imagine you're just hanging out online and before you know it, someone is sending you naked photos of yourself, telling you to pay up or else. That's basically what happened to Miss Teen USA back in 2014. A guy who went to her school, Jared Abrahams, was hacking webcams of anywhere from 150 to 200 people. People expected to be kind of a creepy old guy, but Jared was about her age and in full creep mode. Jared knew what he was doing was wrong, and if he didn't start asking for money, he might have not gotten caught. He got 18 months for his 2-year hacking operation terrorizing women, and he probably won't be getting a date from Miss Teen USA anytime soon. And number 1. Nikolaj Popov. From what we've seen so far, this is the biggest cyber criminal on the run from the FBI, despite him not trying to bring down the US government or anything. He is after your money and your personal data. Up to $1 million is going to be offered for information about his whereabouts, and that's much more than most people on the wanted criminals list. He ran a sophisticated network of fake advertisements where he'd sell things for a ridiculously good price. The only problem though is that most of the stuff he was trying to sell didn't actually exist. But you better believe people still send him money anyways. How could such a simple scam make so much money? People are gullible and stupid when they're online, and we all know this. Him and his Eastern European buddies have started an online criminal enterprise and are still at large. Although it might seem like an easy scam, they've gotten pretty sophisticated with the operation and have opened up US bank accounts with various fake identities. He could also be using counterfeit notes, so watch out.